Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Tony, this is the 15 Minute Gamer, and today I've been checking out Oddsparks, an automation adventure. This was released on the 24th of April into early access on Steam for £15.74, so what about $17, $18? Oddsparks is a blend of automation and real-time strategy for both the die-hard fans of the automation genre and the automation curious, which is a very strange way to put it. Explore a strange fantasy world, uncover the mysteries of the past, automate your workshops, and go on adventures with your odd and adorable sparks. Yes, they are pretty adorable. Before we get into it though, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel as it edges ever closer to its next target of 15,000 subs. And with all that out the way, let's get on to gameplay. So, what is this game? I mean, it was pretty much summed up in the description. It's an automation game. So take, say, Factorio with a pinch of Pikmin. And it also reminded me a little bit of my time in Porsche, a game I really enjoyed a while back. The sparks, which are the cute little things, are slaves, as I call them. You've enslaved them and you use them for your bidding. You put them to work in automation tasks, so carrying things for you, killing things, chopping trees down, gathering resources. Then you have to build factories to produce the goods, which then allow you to level up and stuff like that. And that's where the sparks come in handy, because they automate that process. So yeah, they can also man the machines. So if you put one on, it'll go a bit slower than if you put two on. However, there is also an emphasis on exploring and adventure. So you have to go into the world and find new and exciting things. There's shrines to find, there's new sparks to find, there's chests to open, and lots of animals out there. And when we're talking about the game world, basically you have like a little hub village which is full of the quest givers, and they're like, give me 20 of that, give me 20 of that, if you do this I'll give you that. Then you go into the world where the trees, the rocks, the weird animals are, and you create your empire to do it. Usually there'll be one quest that'll, like, if you can get the machine it's given to you, you'll be able to complete 2 or 3 more quests. It's kind of that gameplay loop. There's also a skill, an unlock tree in the middle of town, which you give items to, so it'll be like, give me 1 wood, 1 plank, etc. And then that will increase certain things and you can level up. Graphics wise, I must say I'm not a huge fan of the art style, especially the character creation screen. I found it very cheap and almost like a free mobile phone game rather than a paid for game. And the quest givers are super lifeless. I just skipped most of the dialogue because I didn't really find them engaging enough to hold my attention. However, once in the game world, the art style is bright, it's vibrant, the animals look cute. I've not really seen any issues, and there's some nice touches. Sound design, it's alright. The music gets a little bit repetitive, but the ambient sound is decent. There's no voice acting or anything like that. It's just the odd noise from the sparks. Bugs and performance-wise, I didn't run into any issues there. In bugs-wise, most of them I wasn't sure if I was seeing the bug or it was game design or what. Sometimes the sparks were acting a bit weird or wouldn't do as they are told, but outside of that I didn't really see much. So, this is a bit of a tough one for me. Personally, I felt it was a bit too grindy, and I didn't really find it fun enough to hold my attention for long. There was far too many fetch quests, and the game doesn't really have the tools to really heavily automate things, or on an intelligent scale. Like, there's too much physics-based clutter around the map, which just gets in the way, and you can't remove it until you get the higher tiers. Like, I put a cutter down and I couldn't place anything around it because of the procedural generation, so it was absolutely pointless. I had to manually carry anything, and you'll keep coming up against things like this. Like, the number of times my progress was just blocked by that object, it was quite annoying. And the whole point is automation, but if you can't automate it, what's the point? A lot of factory games get grindy, in fact all of them do, but usually it takes a while before I'm like, right, I'm bored of this now. This was made within 2.5, 3 hours. It came a lot quicker than I was expected. The adventure side and the mission structure was just way too many of the same sort of give me this, give me this, give me this, rather than anything fun to accomplish. And you're just waiting around far too much, and it started to feel more like an idle clicker than a game I'd want to play on the PC. It was something I would like to play on the phone. I think the early game needs more balance and it needs more fun added. I think the area should just be clear for you to build the factory at the beginning. I also think the quest givers could be changed up and made to be way more interesting. However, with that being said, I did like the idea of the different sparks. I think there needs to be way more types of sparks. Declutter the map, work on pathing and grind issues. And I think this could be a decent game. It's not like a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. Just there's way better automation games out there that I would rather be playing. So for me, this isn't a buy. And I think some people will love the style and the way it's presented, and especially with the cute little characters, and they won't mind the direction and the grind the game's going in. And I really hope they do enjoy this for many hours. But for me, I'll be uninstalling it and probably not playing this again, unless if there's some big improvements. Right, guys, that's all I have to say on the matter. I hope you enjoyed the video. Any comments, leave them below, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.